NWA Tag Team Champions Nicho taking on Lumberjack Jauque. And when you see Nicho, you know Chico's not too far behind.
Chico's right there in the wings waiting, I tell you. And Lumberjack Jauque, I've seen him a few times, and he can hold his own too. But this guy here, Nicho, I tell you, one of the toughest, nastiest guys I've ever met in my life. You know, even in the dressing room, we won't say hello to you. Those two guys stick together. They are proud Puerto Ricans, and they feel there's no one going to knock them down. No one.
Absolutely. And I'll tell you what, that cockiness has led them to the World Tag Team title. And you know, Tommy, they've successfully held these belts now for quite a few months.
Oh, yeah, they've held it for quite a few months. They've been, you know, a lot of people tried to take them away from them, but they haven't done it yet.
NWA on fire, tag team champions, the Latin Hit Squad. And here comes part of a new tag team, the Lumberjacks. Lumberjack Jauque, who, as you said a couple weeks ago, we sued him here against Malachi, and that was a fantastic matchup. And this is one tough individual, and you know what, Tommy? You never count out a Lumberjack.
No, never do, and he held his own against Malachi, too. I'll tell you that right now. And the guy is ring savvy. He's tough. He's got a good frame of mind, so that's all you need in professional wrestling.
And he's got an axe handle.
The axe handle helps.
You know, that'll nullify anything you got out there, Tommy.
Good one. Yeah, that axe handle will help you.
Nicho with a look of disgust on his face right there. Look at this. He looks almost like if Jauque is beneath him, it doesn't belong in the same ring as him.
Both of them come from two different worlds. Two different worlds.
Oh, you got French-speaking Lumberjack from the French province of Quebec, and you got a Puerto Rican from the island of Puerto Rico who doesn't respect or care about anyone except himself.
And Puerto Rico. No, they are proud Puerto Ricans, I got to say that.
They despise the Americans.
Oh, yeah, they're not too crazy about American wrestlers, I tell you that. They feel they're going to take over the NWA, and I tell you what, the way it's going, they're getting close to it, I tell you that.
They definitely have a way good start going right now by winning the tag team belts. And like we said earlier, we just saw the Logans in action. They were partly responsible for putting them out, Tommy.
Exactly.
Samoans banned from the building matchup in Augusta turned ugly when Makua jumped out of the crowd, laid them both out with inverted pile drivers, and Nicho and Chico were able to walk away with the tag team belts and retain them.
That was the ugliest thing I've ever seen. I mean, I thought they hurt them permanently.
Yeah, Tommy, they missed 5 weeks of action here on NWA on Fire. They missed the tours, the people at the buildings. We had little girls crying. They weren't able to get there. And you know what, Tommy? They're back. Thank the Lord that they're back healthy and looking good. Yeah, but this guy right here is partly responsible for those injuries, folks. Nicho, nobody to fool around with in that ring.
Well, I tell you what, those Logan brothers, they're proud Bostonians, and they're looking to get back. They are looking to get back, and they got revenge on their minds, and they can't wait to match up with them. They just can't wait.
Shoots him off the ropes, shoulder block, neither man going down. Off the ropes, he told him to do it again. He tried to throw a clothesline at him, he ducks, and a shoulder block by Jauque takes him right over. He's all fired up, Tommy.
Yeah.
And Tommy, talk about firing up. How about on June 19th at the Unity Main Raceway, 7 p.m. bell time? NWA is on fire. Is coming to the racetrack.
Unity Main. Here we come to the Unity Racetrack. I tell you what, you're going to get 2 shows for the price of 1. You're going to get NWA on fire, the greatest wrestling show there is, and you're going to see racing all for one price, one night. But I tell you what, I spoke to the promoter a little while back, and he said those phones are ringing off the hook. You better get your seats early.
7 p.m. bell time, that, folks. A half hour earlier so that you could stay and see the races that night at the Unity Main Racetrack. And, Tommy, on the 20th, we come to one of my favorite cities in the entire world.
Rockland, Maine.
Rockland. How'd you know that, Tommy?
I know that's where you like to eat. That's why I know that.
Rockland, Maine. Oh, I love it. I love when we're there. I love our hotel. I love the ocean. I love everything about that town. It's beautiful. But you know what I love the best? The fans there are some of the most rabid. We got the heel fan section over there.
Oh, yeah.
Those kids, they love the NWA on fire. And on Saturday the 20th of June, they're coming out in full force because you got the Latin Hit Squad and Cactus, who volunteered to box.
Not only that, you have a Rockland, Maine celebrity, Paul Benjamin, who at one time held the belt amateur heavyweight, or I don't know whether it was heavyweight or welterweight title.
This guy's tough, Tommy.
He
could
tough.
throw him.
And
Cactus volunteered to box this guy in a 6-man where one person from each team is going to be a boxer.
Going to wear gloves.
This is dangerous for
Cactus.
Cactus.
Cactus, I tell you what, Cactus, he had to have a hangover when he signed that contract.
He came running out and volunteered, and you know what? The Latin Hit Squad were happy. They were standing in the ring waiting to see who their partner was going to be, and he came out, and I think it took a whole bunch of pressure off of them because I don't think they really wanted to box Mr.
No,
Benjamin.
they didn't want to put on the gloves. Are you kidding?
Nicho and Chico and Cactus on the 20th of June at the Rockland Community Center.
That's right. Don't
Recreation
forget
Center.
Paul Benjamin.
Paul Benjamin, that guy runs that city. I don't know if you know that, Tommy. This guy is he's an icon in that city.
He's a heck of a guy, I'll tell you that right now. I know Paul Benjamin a good 25-plus years. You know what? He's always been a gentleman. He's still a gentleman, but he's one tough dude, too.
That's right, Tommy. So don't miss it. June 20th in Rockland. Get your tickets and come out and see what might be one of the most wild main events in the history of NWA on Fire.
It's going to be wild, I'll tell you.
Wait a minute. You talk about throwing some punches. Jauque, blinded by the ropes, comes out swinging at Nicho, but Nicho able to duck behind him because he can't see right now, Tommy. That rope burn is something else.
Yeah, that helps.
Takes him over. Sort of a modified choke right there. It's a submission maneuver.
That's something new. I've never seen that before. It's a new one in my book.
Dragon Sleeper, as it's called. He's got him locked up in that Dragon Sleeper. He's putting him out. Jauque fighting to get some air into his lungs. Drive that knee right into his head. He had an opportunity there, Tommy. Oh, he lays him right down. Beautiful maneuver.
He's going for the cover.
One, two. 2 count only. Nicho picks him up. Takes him to the ropes. Shoots him across the ring. Oh, somebody ringing my bell, he said. Oh, look at that maneuver. Drove both his knees into the forehead of Jauque.
He looks kind of limp right now.
2.
Hey, that's it. Done.
Oh, this one's over out of nowhere. Nicho clean in the middle of the ring.
I tell you, that first maneuver is what did it,
Ladies
though.
and gentlemen, your winner.
He's checking his forehead to see if it's not busted wide open.
He's going to get back in that dressing room. He's going to check him over his forehead.
Your winner, Nicho, half of the tag team champion. Here's that replay right there, Tommy. Drove him straight down, knees first into the forehead, rolls him over, and what a casual, cocky pin. 1, 2, 3. There you see Jauque being helped back to the locker room, folks. A little bit overmatched this weekend on NWA.